Well, I guess there's only one thing to do left. It's not words. I see an annoying girl running down. Okay. My neighbor and good friend as we were children. Is she gonna be there, or we used to walk to school together? I don't even... Shouldn't she be here? Please. I don't like that. Can you... Okay, I don't like that you're making... Okay, that's cool. You know, mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just being on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really isn't any that interests me. Besides most of them probably being too demanding on me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Koyashi? Okay. Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah. It's been quite a while. Yeah, it has. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Yeah, almost like I lived through these events before. Basically completely out of my league, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Well, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Well, guess. It'll be the literature club. Yay. Yay. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Yay, a literature club? Oh, wow. I wouldn't have guessed. Literature. Yeah, yay. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really kind of hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of our members even keeps manga, her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Instantly pulled me in. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature. I don't know why. Why I keep looking at manga and I just want to say Monica. God, she's invading my brain! I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, by chance, are you still looking for a club to join? How'd you know that? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Please. I personally have a big reason to refuse. I don't want to go back to that place. Sayori literally died. I don't want to go back there. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like... Okay. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet. You know that? It's really nothing. I don't want to go. Please. Oh my god. I don't want to go. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica. Hell yay. I dejectedly follow Monica to the school and upstairs to the selected school where I rarely visit. Monica's full of energy, swings open the door. I'm back! I brought a guest with me. Okay, please don't do that. Okay, a guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. I'm happy to be here. Always just get me in this situation. This club. It's still funny, but like, come on. Can I have some time to like mourn here? So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Yeah, yay. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as always. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Okay, Yuri's now the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Koyoshi in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great! Yay! Why don't you come sit down? Yay! I just have to live as if nothing happened! Great! Okay. I'm feeling rather anxious. I feel like each of them are gonna get picked off one after the other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat. Awkward is a word to use here. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised you weren't, there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? You know, well, we did used to have a fourth member. I guess. Wow, yay. Different girls with the same thing. Okay. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. It's not. Wow, I sure do just have to live with the fact that Sayori's gone. Kinda thought it would be brought up some way, but I guess not. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least... Okay, well that's not true, but sure. I'm glad. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga... Natsuki's head suddenly perks. Guess I have to keep up with the punches. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complexity fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsman behind them amazing. Okay. When do we... I feel like something should go differently, right? Like, am I just playing the same game again, just without Sayori? Yuri goes on passionately about her reading. She seems so reserved. Yeah, okay. We've kind of seen this before. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of their own lack of imagination and completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Okay. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Yeah, they, you know, set, yeah, cause, yeah. Surreal horror is, even successful. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Okay, can we, like... Oh, God, it's like... It's just unnerving, because it's the exact same thing, just without a crucial character. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, "Don't say it out loud! And give that back!" Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. You wouldn't like them. And, not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set the example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess this is the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? How about every single time we're in the club, we share our poems? Isn't that crazy? Crazy concept here, never done before. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Wow! I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility as vice president. Well, you didn't, but okay. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. And where's Sayori? Now that we've okay. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Oh, okay. That question. Thought maybe my character finally snapped, remembered. But I never decided to make any, yeah. Still have other clubs to look at, and, there's my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival... Yay! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision like this? Yeah... I'm gonna be honest, I think we're trapped in an infinite hell loop, you know? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I really have any choice here. Yep, right? Okay, I decided then. I'll join the electrical. Yeah. Yay! Woo! Yay! Infinite hell loop! Everyone's gonna die! Whee! Do you really mean that? Not really, but I don't have a choice, do I? Yay! Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. Yeah, I mean, if you just left us, I'd be super pissed. I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah! I'm so happy too! I can really impress the class star, Monica, with the mediocre writing skills. Oh, well, can I? Yeah, it was can I. Okay. Thanks, dyslexia, you know. I already feel the anxiety welling. I've felt that this entire time. Ever since, you know, Sayori died, I've been feeling that. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait! With that, I depart the club room. Can I please remember? Can my character please remember? Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Okay. Alright. Just need to make my... Okay. Am I really gonna go through, like, all those days again? Dude, I made, like, so many parts. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yay! Today, I cut my skin open for the first... Okay. Okay, that's a interesting starter. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one. Though, I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide... Okay. Okay. Oh, yay! Yay! Oh, cool, and all my saves are gone? Oh, yay! Okay, well, I'm not going suicide. Okay, let me do... Oh, let's go tragedy. Because I think we're there. I think we're in a bit of a tragedy. Fantasy. Crimson. Let's see. Question. Valentine. Wonderful. Eternity. Whirlwind. Universe. Intellectual. Uncontrollable. Wrath. I didn't even have to look at the others. I like Wrath. Anime. Oh boy. Let's do vanilla. Determination. Heartbeat. Memories. Embrace. Infinite. float. Okay, okay. Can you not do that? Can you not? Can you not? Hey again! Glad to see you didn't run off on us. Don't worry, I can't. I can't. Not if I wanted to. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Can you stop? Can you please stop? You're freaking me out. You're freaking me out. You're freaking me out. Come on. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What? I can't. Monica, can you move? Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. God. Nope, I can't read that. Okay. Me? Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Okay. I think my game might be corrupted. I'm sorry, Koyashi. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Okay. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right to me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget it. I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Do I just get to read with her again, or is it gonna be different? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Okay. If you don't usually read, we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl actually being so cute? Are you not noticing anything of this? Like, the glitching, the, like, weird faces? You're not noticing anything? Am I the only one? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression. Just rummaging in the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Of course I am. I always am. But at the same time, I'd feel really bad but restrict her from her reading. Looks like the same. Yeah. Is it just me gonna be reading with her? Crap. This is okay. This is the same. But only makes. Okay. Sorry. I'm just spacing out. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this. I'm also rereading a bit, so, you know. It's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, reread. Not for any particular reason. Just curious about how come you have two copies of the same book. Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. And then I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, the book is titled Portrait of, yep, okay. Basically, it's about the religious camp and that was turned into a human experience. Okay, well, I don't remember that part of the book. Okay? Did the book suddenly change? And thus people trapped there have been trained to turn into killing Okay. You know, Yuri, I don't remember this book being that, graphic. But the facilities get even worse when they start selectively What? Has this been what we've been reading the entire time? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about... I wasn't saying that, but you're making me feel like it is! That's, kinda... That's not just dark, that's intense! That is, like, scary! That's horrifying! Why is this like a beginner's book? Are you not a fan of that sort of... Can't say I am! No, it's not I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. What am I saying? What is my character saying? What do you mean? You're okay with just reading about people getting their limbs chopped off, selective breeding, and just like torture? What do you mean? Excuse me? It's just this kind of story, it's kind of challenge you to look for the life from the strange... Yeah, I can see that! When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all... Okay. What's up with your words? What was that? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem, where I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. What was that? You can't just do that! No, hang on, history. Oh, come on. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. You really don't need to worry. It just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's about literature, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started in reading right away. Anyone else saying this? I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Just let me, get the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Uh-huh. Okay, this happened before. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Huh. It's doing like it's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting. Yeah, you know, we're shoulder to shoulder reading a book. Sorry. I was just... You can't do that! Stop it! I want to read that! You really apologize, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Yep, I suppose so. Like, I'm now just looking for, like, things that are different, because, like, most of the stuff I already know, because, you know, I've been playing the game. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay, it's the same picture. Uh-huh. Right arm to the book, you know, thumb. Yep, we've kind of done this before. Are you ready? To turn the page? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. So, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me, reminds me of you. She's intense. That's what you were thinking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Okay, that seemed different. We didn't even get to that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? You can still rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... like breathing. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Okay. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. It was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Or are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd at least get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Okay. Okay. Hey, having a good time so far? I can't say that I am. Good, glad to... By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club or new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to... Can't we disband the club? Please? I don't want to die here. Please! Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring up the... Yeah, I'm also afraid to bring up things. I'm much better off just going with the flow. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Okay. Great job! I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like she's like in a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, and so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We've been starting to share our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Let's read it then. Oh, it's an actual poem. Okay. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are there simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. So on my fears, I brandish my pen. This one was different. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style, has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and... Okay, yeah, she said this before. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Exceptional. Oh, what was that? Did I say that out loud? He's good. I can now hear her thoughts now? like what? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Yeah, maybe because I've written, like, what, 3 or 4, things for last time I was in this club? Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. But this is actually my first time, really. Huh? Well, I know that. I just mean, yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just because, just that there was our specific writing habits that aren't usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. All right. I don't think she said this before. But also, it's a different poem. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice by learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, crap. I forgot that she writes in cursive. Okay. It's gonna take me a bit. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate, breathing the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens or flickers. I flicker back. Okay. That was a nice poem. I'm sorry, I have such terrible hand. No, that's the opposite, I think. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took so long. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just don't really script very often. I actually think your writing is very pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, we talked about this before. But I remember the poets often express their own thoughts and feelings during experience in their work. Usually do more than... Yeah, okay. Lingering their remaining comfort, unable to go to the past. Soon will be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn way to put it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... No. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you. Okay, me too. Like a bomb gonna go off or something? I feel like it's just ramping up on like more creepiness, right? Well, it's about time. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, not cute enough for your taste. Oh, so basically not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That was the exact same poem as last time. So maybe the others were also the same. Yeah. I told you before you weren't gonna like it. No, I like it. What? Yeah, it just... Yeah, then I insult her by saying it's kind of, you know, basic elementary school writing, you know. Everyone thinks high schoolers, yep, But isn't the point of poems of people who express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't be a message any less valid. Yes, exactly. That's why it's easy to read. Okay. Yes, I understand. By the way, the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Don't really care about how old everyone is, but Nazi feels proud, and I don't take that away from her. Guess that's everyone. I believe that's everyone, yeah. Everyone's judging me for my poem. Okay. Moonlica's writing something on the notebook. Doesn't the song sound a little different? I thought it did for a second. I don't know. I think it's just my brain getting to me at this point. Yeah, then these two. What's with this language? Did you say so? Yeah. Are we all now just like psychic? We can hear each other's like. I guess you could say it's yeah. These two argue about it. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language. Yep. It's the arguing, and then they like. Excuse me. Appreciate. Yeah. Yep. Then they ask me who I like their poem. Okay, I was like, why'd the music go away? Yep, and then... Yep, they're arguing. There's that line I remembered. Nutsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Edgy! God damn. Mental... Damn! You're... Excuse me? Most people learn to graduate in middle school, you know. Why is the screen getting darker? Why is the music getting faster? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What? Yeah, go on. What? Suddenly Yuri turns towards me if she notices. That's not true. She started it. Are we good? We good? Hey! How's it going? How's it hanging? Wanna go away now? Yeah. Okay. Hey. Why don't we step up? Okay. Sorry about that. Really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out. You not gonna talk about any of that? Some prison I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend more time with you instead. Okay. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay. I didn't mean it. I believe you. Please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you could go home if you want. Okay. She keeps glancing at Monica. You could go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. Okay. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with... It would really just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. What? What? Well, I guess I'll call that one there. I don't know what to say, really. That sure happened. A lot of that sure happened. I guess I hope you enjoyed this video. And, I guess I'll see you next time. I really don't know what to say here. Like, oh my god, what? I don't even know what was, like, I'm not even sure I fully understand what's going on. So, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye-bye!
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?